Christy, what we were going to do is when a patient comes in and they have an ostomy, whether it's an ileostomy, a colostomy, or a urostomy, they could be coming here for care for their ostomy or for another issue, and for whatever reason you may have to help them deal with a leaking appliance or a full appliance.
Right.
When that happens, the first thing you want to do is assess the patient and see if what they're using can be reused. Some of them have a drainable pouch.
Mm-hmm.
If reusing what they currently have on is not an option, you've got several options here, both a two-piece system, as you see here, as well as a one-piece system.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to go over right now is selecting the right size wafer and then the right size pouch for that patient if you have to put a new one on.
Okay.
The first thing we do is grab one of the measuring guides. The measuring guides should be placed over the stoma to determine what size pouching system we're going to use.
Okay.
If this is an example of a stoma, we would want to find the smallest circle that will go around the stoma. Okay, this tells us that the stoma is approximately 1 3/4 inches in diameter, and that the wafer we should use will have a 2 1/4 inch flange. What's nice about the system you have here is it's color coordinated: small, medium, and large. Okay, so based on this, we're going to want a medium wafer. I already have one of them out. And the wafers we have here are moldable. What that means is we don't have to use scissors like we used to have to before.
Right.
We will eyeball the stoma and we'll use our fingers to gently roll the hydrocolloid material away so it matches the shape of the stoma. It does not have to be perfect. We'll take the backing paper off after we have molded it,
Okay.
place it on the patient's skin, and you can see how nice and tight that snugs around the stoma. And the hydrocolloid material will actually come back and turtleneck slightly around the stoma. That's a good thing. That's giving it a better seal.
Okay.
Okay? After we've got the wafer securely on the stoma, we'll grab a pouch. This particular pouch, we already have the tail clip installed, but to show you how it's applied, here is the pouch as it comes out of the box. What we'll want to do is take one of the tail clips. If one is not found in the box of actual pouches, you'll want to find this little box that has extra tail clips in it. Make sure the pouch you're grabbing comes out of a box that has the same color as the flange that you grabbed. Lay the tail over what I call the razor section of the clip. Snap it securely. As you can see, it's very secure.
Right.
Then I'm going to ask you to demonstrate how you would actually secure the pouch to the wafer, almost like a Tupperware seal. You can start at 6 o'clock and work your way up.
Okay.
And you hear that audible click, don't you?
Okay.
You'll want to give it a very slight tug to make sure it's secure on the patient.
Yeah.
And check for peristomal seepage. Okay?
Okay.
Deviations from this would be if the patient had a urinary diversion. In that case, we would be using a urinary pouch. A urinary pouch is different because it actually has a tap at the end versus a traditional spout. Okay? The red means that the tap is open. So when you put this on the patient, you want to make sure it's closed. If the red is showing, it's flowing. That's how we try to remember that it's open. Also in the box of urostomy pouches are 2 of these AccuSeal adapters. These are nighttime drainage connectors. So if the patient is staying overnight or going up on the floors, you want to prepare them, you can just snap this on, and then your nighttime drainage tubing can connect directly to that connector. If none of these pouching systems seems to work for the patient, as a last resort, we have a traditional one-piece pouch option as well. This is a traditional one-piece pouch that has a wafer and a pouch that's integrated.
Okay.
You will have to grab a pair of small scissors, the kind of the suture kits work well, eyeball the stoma, and then remove this plastic backing, cut the hydrocolloid material the best that you can to the shape of the stoma, then apply it as one piece.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
All right, great.
That was great.